Hi, my name is Brian Moore. Welcome to my guitar studio. In today's lesson, we're going to learn how to tune the guitar. And it's very important to get the guitar in tune if you want to sound your best, participate with other individuals in class or an ensemble, or just be in tune for your lesson. So it's very important to be in tune and to get in tune as precisely as possible. And I'm going to teach you how to do that in this video today and help you learn as much as you possibly can about tuning. The first thing we're going to talk about is pitch, the concept of pitch. That's how high or low a sound is to our ears. So when we hear a note and we compare it to another note, those two notes may have a different pitch or sound frequency. For example, here is my sixth string, and it is the lowest pitch that we have on the guitar. If I play the fifth string, that's a higher pitch. If I play the first string, that's a much higher pitch. So the strings are tuned to different pitches or sounds. And when we use the tuning keys, and that's these knobs here on the head of the guitar. This portion of the guitar is called the head. And these tuning keys are the knobs that we use to tune the strings. We're going to talk more about those tuning keys in a moment. But I'm just going to mess around a little bit with the sixth string, and so that you can hear what different pitches sound like when I'm manipulating the tuning keys. Now that pitch just got lower, as you can hear, and my guitar is not in tune anymore. Now that pitch is lower than it was. And if you'll notice, I went back up in pitch as I was tuning that the key that corresponds with the sixth string. Now I could also make that higher and come back down. When we're tuning the instrument, we need to be sensitive of if the strings that we're tuning are higher and lower than the reference pitch that we're trying to tune to. One of the things we're going to do today is use electronic tuners and learn how to use electronic tuners so that we can learn how to tune the guitar very accurately and easily. So anyway, before we do that, we need to talk about a number of things. We just talked about pitch there briefly. Again, I mentioned that these are the tuning keys. This is a classical guitar and the tuning keys come out the back. I think that's good because they're have easier access to those keys. So the first thing I want you to do is review and refresh your memory about the different strings and what they're called, and we're going to find out which tuning keys control those individual strings. Start out by playing the first string number 1. String number 1 is called E. For the time being, I want you to know that it's string number 1 and that it's called E. String number 6 is also called E. It's a much lower E. Both of these are going to be tuned to the note E. Second string, that's number 2, is B. Second string is B. Pluck B. You might want to say B or say 2 is B, something like that to help your memory of these things. Third string is G. You'll need to know this when you go and tune to the electronic tuner. Fourth string is D, fourth string. Fifth string is A is fifth string. And again, we mentioned that sixth string is E. Let's go over that again real quick. First string, E. Second string, B. Third string, G. Fourth string, D. Fifth string, A. And sixth string, E again. There is a mnemonic device that's very popular among guitarists to to help remember the names of the open strings. And it goes from lowest string to highest. You must keep in mind that the lowest string, sixth, is the one that's closest to you, closest to your face, and the first string is the one that's closest to the floor. So anyway, the mnemonic is Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. Or E-A-D-G-B-E. Knowing the names of the strings will help you in other aspects of your guitar playing. So this is very important in this lesson, and it's going to help us learn how to tune. Before we go back to playing the strings or actually tuning the guitar, one shortcut that I like is to practice learning which tuning key controls which string. And if you can see my tuning keys here, this one right here, this is closest to me and is on this upper side of the guitar. This controls the sixth string. So I want you to play the sixth string. I don't want you to tune the tuning keys at this time, but I want you to just put your thumb and fingers on the sixth tuning key while you play E, just to get the hang of it. A, fifth string, is going to be the next tuning key over. Put your fingers on that tuning key just for practice. Fourth string is going to be this last tuning key here. Play fourth string and touch that tuning key. If you just jump down to the other set of keys down here, this one farthest away is the tuning key for G, third string. Put your finger on the tuner for second string, and that's B, second string, and that's its tuner. And then first string's tuner is this one right here. All right. Now we're going to go over that again and mix that up a little bit and see how we do. Anyway, let's play first string and touch first string's tuner. Third string, touch the tuning key for third. Fourth, touch this tuning key for fourth. Sixth, touch the tuning key for sixth. Fifth, touch the tuning key for fifth. Second, touch the tuning key for second. All right. If you have trouble remembering any of these things or are confused or puzzled by any of these things, I would like for you to watch this portion of the video again and go over it again and get these things down, because if you're tuning the wrong key, you're going to make your guitar in worse tune, and we don't want that. We want to get in better tune. We want to get in the best tune as possible. One more thing I want to talk about before we actually go to a tuner and use it is the direction you should turn the tuning keys to make the pitch go up or down. So let's say I'm back on sixth string again, and I've got my fingers on sixth string's tuning key. If I turn that away from me, it goes up. The top part of the knob I'm turning away from myself, and while I'm doing that, while I'm manipulating that key, I'm playing the string repeatedly so I can hear the tuning change. This is an important aspect of tuning, even if you're using an electronic tuner. And you can hear the pitches change. Now I'm bringing the tuner, top part of the tuner towards me, and the pitch is going down. So it's important when you're looking at your tuner and you're tuning the instrument that you differentiate in your head between a higher pitch and a lower pitch and the direction that you're going to be turning the tuning keys. Okay? Let's go now, and I'm going to show you an online tuner. This is a guitar tuner that can be found online, and it's free. I don't think you have to download it. That's one of the things I like about it. It's a very good tuner. You can, if you do not have a tuner, you can purchase one This is a Snark. I'm sure many of you have seen these. They're about 20 bucks. They work very well. And that one just clamps onto the head of your guitar. It doesn't actually do anything except show you if you're in tune or not. It doesn't turn the keys for you or anything like that. But that's a good tuner. There's another one that I have that if I can find it, I'll show you in a minute. And we're going to look at one on the internet. If you do not want to pay $20 for a tuner, you can download an app for your smartphone or for your iPad or your computer. The one that I found doesn't require downloading. You can just bring up the page that's on the internet and use it to tune and be done with it. And that's the one I'm going to show you first. So let's go there now and see what that's like. Alright, in this part of the video, we're going to learn how to use a Snark tuner. And let me show this to the camera. This type of tuner is a Snark. Make sure you can see that there. And it clamps on the guitar. And it's real easy to use, and you can just leave it there on the guitar. And it responds to, much like the one on the internet that I'm getting ready to show you. And so we're gonna tune the guitar using this. Beforehand though, there's many different types of tuner. As you can see, this is a Snark. Here is another type. This is a D'Addario. Let's see if you can see that. That will focus there. This is a D'Addario. This one goes inside the hole of the guitar. And this is a good tuner also. I'm not going to be using this one today because my battery's dead and I need a new battery. But I'm going to show you how to tune with a Snark. It's the same kind of thing. So anyway, my guitar is really out of tune. And you can see there I'm playing E. And now it's flat. And I'm tuning the tuning key for 6th string number 6. Now that's showing green there in the middle, so I'm tuned. Looks like A is in tune. Let's go to D. D is very, very low. It's flat. I'm going to keep playing it and turning it until that shows exactly right. There we go. Now 3rd string we're going to do. You can see I'm holding on to the tuning key for 3rd string. That looks sharp or high to me. Got that one going. Ooh, my 2nd string is very low. There, I've got it. Finally, the 1st string. Oh my gosh, that is really high. I'm going to bring that down. Can you see how I'm tuning that, turning that key towards me? Almost. There I am. Now I'm in tune. And now I played a chord and it sounds real good. Don't forget to turn your tuner off when you're done, or it will use its battery power up and you won't have a tuner. That's happened to me many times, and that's what happened to this tuner over on my music stand. Anyway, that's how to use a portable tuner that's clamps onto your guitar in some fashion or another. These are 2 types. They're both in the $20 range, and they work very well, and they get your guitar in tune. And next we're going to look at an app that we can download or access from the internet. Alright, here I am on my computer screen to show you what I've come up with my search. When I looked for an online guitar tuner, this one right here, you can see my my cursor. Online guitar tuner with microphone, free guitar tuning. So you do have to have a microphone on your computer to hear your guitar. But I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. I like this one. It works pretty well for me. And here is the tuner right here. Okay, and it says turn on the tuner. The first time I did this, a little box came up over here in the upper left-hand corner, asking me to give the tuner permission to use my microphone. So I said yes, and I allowed that. I think I have the microphone engaged. Now let's find out. I'm going to turn on the tuner. Okay. Now it says play, and off camera over here I've got my guitar. I'm going to take my first string and play it into the tuner. That's first string E. You can see how it says E4 there. That's a particular E, since we have more than one E. That one's E2, and this one is E4. So first string is going to be E4, and sixth string is going to be E2. And as you can see, the needle is going to the right of that little arrow right there, and out of the green. That indicates that that my first string is a little bit sharp. Sharp means that it's too high. So if it's over to the right, it's too high. You can hear it going down. You see the needle is turning green itself. Looks like my first string is now perfectly in tune. Let's see what happens if it's too low. Oh, that sounds terrible. Now I'm going to get it back up to the green. In tune. Oops, too high. You can hear the pitch changing. Oh, I went too far again. Okay, I'm perfectly in tune, or close enough. That's pretty close. Now I'm going to play second string. See how it says B there? Don't worry about whether it says B3 or not. We only have one open B. So that is obviously too high. That is sharp. I'm going to lower that down. Oops. That's pretty close. Let's go to third string now. My third string is a little high too. Oops, I missed. Now third string is good. Fourth is a little high also. I'm bringing that tuning key down. See my needle turned green there? Yeah, that's pretty close. That's pretty good. Okay, let's try A, fifth string. And you'll see how it says A there. It knows which pitch I'm trying to play. Uh-oh. I'm tuning the wrong tuning key, which is one of the reasons I had us practice the different tuning keys. I gotta fix fourth string again. And now back. Let's try fifth again. Fifth is too high. That's about as good as I can get it there. And finally our low E. Right. I'm going to go over the strings again. There's first string. It's still a little sharp. Good. Second string. Third string is pretty close. Fourth string. A little sharp. lovely sixth string. Okay, I'm going to strum a chord. Sounds like my guitar is in very, very good tune now. I like Online Guitar Tuner, and I think you can use this on any computer or phone and help you to get your guitar in tune. I hope that was helpful. Let's go and learn how to tune manually now without a tuner. All right, so let's imagine for a moment that you don't have a tuner, or you lost your tuner, the battery went dead on your tuner, you have an important concert, or you have an important rehearsal, and you can't get your guitar in tune because you don't have a tuner. We can tune without a tuner, and it's fairly simple to do. I'm going to actually detune my guitar a little bit. So sounds really bad. So I'm going to fix that by tuning my guitar without a tuner. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to assume that my sixth string is in tune. It may not be, but I'm going to get the rest of the guitar in tune with that one string. So I'm going to be tuning basically to that string as a reference point. So there is a formula that I want you to memorize for tuning the guitar without a tuner, and it's 5 numbers: 5 5 5 4 5. Some people refer to this as the 5th fret tuning method. I think that's a good thing to call it, but we do have to tune one of the strings from 4th fret, so keep that in mind when you're learning this method. Here's how it works. We're going to find the 5th fret on the guitar. Most of your guitars are going to have a dot here on fret number 5. If you don't have a dot, that's not important. You can count up to 5. Make sure it's 5 and that you're not tuning from a different fret. And we're going to pluck that 6th string. You can take any finger that you want and put it on the 6th string, 5th fret. And then I'm going to play the 5th string open, knowing that if my guitar is in tune, those two pitches should be the same. Now that's very, very close, but I think my 5th string is a little bit high, so I'm going to bring that down a very small amount. I'm not tuning very much. While I'm tuning, I'm going to continue plucking that string so that I can hear the pitch change. Let me check it again from 5th fret. Now I'm pressing down on 5th fret, 6th string, and I've got my 5th string in tune now. I'm going to go to my now tuned 5th string and press down on the 5th fret also. And then I'm going to listen to 4th string open. That doesn't sound very good. So what I want you to do right now is guess, or try to tell me, try to guess if that second note is too low or too high. Da-dum. Sounds like it's lower. So I'm gonna raise that a little bit. Let me check it again. Now those two pitches sound the same. I now have 6th, 5th, and 4th string in tune. Our numbers, if you remember, are 5, 5, 5, 4, 5. So I'm going to go to the 4th string now and put my finger on 5th fret, 4th string. And I'm going to pluck the open 3rd string to see if it's in tune. That doesn't sound very good to me. So again, I want you to guess, is that pitch higher or lower than the first pitch? Sounds higher to me, so I'm going to find the correct tuning key for G, 3rd string, and I'm going to bring that down a little bit. I'm plucking the string over and over again so I can hear the difference in the tuning. That's still a little high. Now I think I've got it. So our numbers were 5, 5, 5, 4, 5. For me to tune the second string correctly, I need to press down on the third string, 4th fret, not 5th this time, but 4th, to get the second string in tune to the correct pitch. My second string, slightly out of tune. So I lifted it a little bit. Now those two pitches are identical. 5, 5, 5, 4, 5. We're finally going to tune first string, and we're going to place our finger on second string, 5th fret. Uh-oh. First string is out of tune. Ask yourself if that second note is higher or lower than the first. Sounds low to me. Now the two pitches sound good. I'm going to play a chord. The guitar sounds like it's in tune. I was successful. Okay, so anyway, today we've covered how to tune with an electronic tuner and how to tune manually without. If you have trouble tuning, I want you to take this video and watch it repeatedly until you feel comfortable tuning your instrument. And the tuner should make it pretty easy. If you don't own a tuner, you don't want to buy one, as I said earlier, there are apps, and you can download them, or you can just find something on the internet. There are lots of things like this out there. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your guitar playing, and I hope that your guitars are in tune from henceforth. I hope you enjoyed my video for today, and we will see you next time. Thanks for coming to my studio today. Bye.